Today I'm going to go over how I used our Passive DNS database in a recent investigation to understand and find additional domains related to Octo2's domain generation algorithm, or DGA. These are domains the malware uses for its command and control server, and using a DGA for your C2 server address is similar to being able to change the address of your evil hideout, let's say, whenever you want, if you're a criminal. Right now, I'm in DNSDB Scout, and DNSDB Scout allows you to query our Passive DNS database. It's a helpful UI, and DNSDB Scout allows you to conduct deeper investigation, visibility into our evolution of a domain, and also discovery of other domains, including subdomains. So I have my starting domain. This is one that we believe to be associated with Octo2's DGA. And I'm performing what would be called a left-sided search, where I'm looking at this domain and trying to figure out what it's resolving to as far as an IP address goes. And so I'm going to specify a record, or for the IPv4 address, and then I'm going to time fence it, because we noticed that the campaign began, we believe, on the 22nd. And then I'll hit search here. Right away, you'll be able to see that the record is being shown where that domain is being resolved to this specific IP address. We can see that for the time first seen, this is the first time that the domain was resolved in our DNS sensor network. And then the time last seen is when we last saw it resolved in our DNS sensor network. So that's helpful to be able to see that first off. And then if you wanted to see what else the IP address is resolving, then you might want to do a reverse search based off the IP address. And this would show you all the domains that are resolving that specific IP. So if I hover over it, you can see that option kind of come up for us. And this is going to pre-populate our search here. And right away, you see that there are 5 results returned. So here are additional domains matching that specific DGA pattern of 32 alphanumeric characters followed by kind of like 12, it seems like, TLDs at this point. So this is a quick way to expand on what you already start with, right? We knew one domain, now we know an additional 4 domains. And that's really helpful, right, when we're trying to stay ahead of emerging threats. You might also be wondering, hey, seems like there's a common pattern here. It seems predictable. Can I search for domains that match a specific pattern? And the answer is yes, especially if you want to do a flexible search in DNSDB Scout. So using Regex, you can specify a pattern. So I'm saying 32 alphanumeric characters that can be in any order, and this caret's pinning it to the left side. And I'm looking for any variations that use a specific XYZ TLD. I'm looking for A records, and then I'm going to time fence it just to the last 24 hours. This can be computationally intensive, so pinning it to just 24 hours helps that out a little bit. And so for demonstration purposes, that's what I'm going to do. When I hit search, it'll begin searching, and when the results are returned, you would see something like this. Basically, in the last 24 hours, there are found 11 results that are newly appearing, and all of these are matching that specific pattern and using that XYZ TLD. From here, we could go in and do a specific search. Now we're seeing a slightly different IP address, and we'd be able to see any and all domains resolving that specific IP. It looks like just one for this instance. All right, so that is a little bit of what we did during our investigation of these domains, and our Passive DNS database is valuable when it comes to understanding a domain, seeing how it evolves over time, and then finding other connected domains, including subdomains. So thanks for watching.